Hey guys, Phoenix Spring Tarot again. So, Nicki Minaj met the Stallion. I'm telling you, 2024. If this is the way it's starting, goodness knows how it's going to be ended. I'm telling you. Okay, so this is a subscriber's request. To tune into the energies behind this, I don't know, Bigfoot situation. So before tuning into this reading, I spoke to my guides and I just asked them what should be the angle for this. So they just gave me a bit of a blurb that I wrote it down, so I didn't miss any points. So I'll just read it through before we go into the tarot part of the reading, and I'll put timestamps, although this wouldn't be a long reading. Okay, so I was asking my guides what the angle for this reading should be. So I asked them, what is the root cause of this situation with Nicki? Nicki is always having issues with someone. Now it's Meg the Stallion. What's the root cause? And what they explained to me is that essentially what Nicki is going through and the situations she finds herself in is, and I'm quoting my guides, my spirit guides, what happens when you don't play the game is what they're saying. So what my guides were telling me is, or what they were showing me in a nutshell, this is what it is that Nicki didn't play the game. So in my mind's eye, they showed me a vision of some performance that Nicki had to do. They were showing me, is it a billboard performance? But they're showing me a stage. It was around the start of her career, but she was pretty popular. And they did not want her to do a performance, but she did it anyway. It was almost as if they came down on her like a ton of bricks because of that. Because by her defying either the organizers of this event, but they're showing me the organizers of the event, but there was somebody sitting, a very powerful, they're showing me as a man. They're showing me a white man. He appears to be middle-aged with brown curly hair. He has like a big build. I don't know if he's like stocky or something like that. He could potentially be quite tall, but that's what they're showing me. It's like there was somebody very, very powerful that by Nicki saying no, apparently the directive came from this man, got filtered through. It's either Nicki didn't realize that or she still thought it was going to be okay because Nicki was standing on her integrity, but at the time she didn't really have the smarts to understand how to play this game. But what she showed by defying this person is that she can't be controlled. She doesn't play the game. She can't be manipulated in a way. I'll just say it how my guys gave it to me. And ever since she's been shut out, it's like they came down on her like a ton of bricks. Remember that guy who was with Trump when Trump said, I could grab you by the, it was a reporter that Trump was speaking to, that my spirit guides are giving me this. And like this guy lost all his jobs, all his deals. I think his wife even divorced him and he was just shut out. For some reason, they're giving me that it was the equivalent. They really came down on her, on Nicki, in a way that was not proportional to what she did. But they were using her as an example by shutting Nicki out of everything since, right? So, and hang on, I'm hearing a few people, my guides are telling me that a few people are going to object to this. Hear me out. Because a few people are saying that she's been successful since then, she's done films, she's done this, so you can't say that Nicki's been shut out. Hold that thought, I'm coming to it, okay? So what my guides are saying, oh my God, I went high pitched and I didn't mean to. But my guides are saying that a lot of these new girls have come through without even a tenth, and they use the phrase a tenth, of the talent of Nicki Minaj. And in fact, what they do and what the handlers have done is just, with all these new rappers who are coming into the game, they just repackage Nicki's style. They take inspiration from Nicki's flow. They're the ones getting the Grammys without a tenth of the talent that Nicki has. But the problem is with Nicki is that they would not kiss her ring because a lot of them know about these things that have been happening in the background. In addition, so because of all of this bitterness is just eating away at Nicki. And my guides are saying that people don't realize how, this is all the arguments and so on going on behind the scenes. But they're also saying that people don't realize how truly, truly talented she is. Like, almost like the Beyonce potential of the rap game. And they don't realize the extent to which the holders of the keys, that's the term they're giving me, the holders of the keys, are refusing to give her flowers. She still made inroads, but that fact really still eats Nicki up a lot. And what they're also showing to me, as we saw with that 5 of Wands card, is that a lot of the newbies coming on the scene, They poke the bear. They are very underhanded and they're very passive aggressive. Nicki reacts publicly. But what my guides are saying is that it's as if she's being gaslit. But they're saying to me is that Nicki's hands are not clean either. Right? So everyone from the Dojas, the Cardis, the Latos have all had a problem with Nicki. It's as if Nicki, yeah. But mind you, marrying that petty guy also doesn't help either. Okay, so let's get into this Nicki Minaj and Meg Thee Stallion beef. So I'm going to have two piles, Nicki, Meg Thee Stallion. Okay, so let's get into this. So I'm going to cut the deck for Nicki. And cutting it 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. That's Nicki. And let's do Meg. Do I want to use this one? I'm not sure whether I want to use this deck or not for Meg Thee Stallion, but we'll see. Got it. Ooh. Okay. So, guys, what we have to start off with, this is the energy of Nicki Minaj, this is the energy of Meg Thee Stallion. For Nicki Minaj, this is the thing. Nicki would throw darts at you until she finds one that sticks. Like, she wears her heart on her sleeve and she reacts impulsively many times without thinking things through. So this is telling me someone who does a lot of action. They just throw everything at you. If something sticks, it sticks. If something doesn't stick, it doesn't stick. But they're just so caught up in the moment and caught up in their emotions that they'll just go at it with you. Interestingly enough, from what my guides were telling me, we have the Page of Pentacles to also clarify this energy. And with this page, you can see this little boy stealing something. And notice he has no shoes. He seems very poor. This is talking about what my guides were channeling before. This is a lack mentality with Nicki. There is something where these girls, a lot of them are coming through. It's a bitterness. Like, hang on one moment, guys. My spirit guides are taking me into Nicki's energy. Believe it or not. I'm hearing some of you guys laughing at this. The fact that my guides are so into this. But oh, they're saying to remind you guys at this point that I'm not going to be doing so many celebrity readings anymore. Instead, I'm going to be teaching you guys to do the channeling. You could use tarot, candles, whatever, crystals, whatever it is. We'll be teaching you guys to do this now. So this is one of the last set of readings that I'll be doing. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. The amount of despair and frustration and just burning sadness and rage and anger, like Nicki feels, is a constant gaslighting. And the way she feels now is like she doesn't have anything. Like, people don't see her, people don't respect her, people don't give her the acknowledgement that she's due. And when I say I feel like a burning hole in my heart, like, this is the sort of thing that can make you ill. This is the sort of thing that could tip you over the edge and make you mentally unstable and crazy. They're asking me to check whether this sort of thing is being maliciously done, and that's something we would look at. Okay, now with Meg Thee Stallion's energy, we have the Empress card. And of course, that is Megan all day. But guess what? We have it reversed. This is what I was saying at the beginning. There is something behind the scenes of Meg. I did a very first reading of Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B. I'll link it up above. And I did this reading, and I did a spiritual energy profile reading on Meg Thee Stallion. I'll link it above. This was before the Tory Lanez incident. And that energy was something else of Meg Thee Stallion. And she was at the height of her popularity then, but her energy wasn't. And you would never really hear me say on this channel that someone's energy isn't nice, but I've never done a reading on Meg Thee Stallion since. Like, this is the energy sometimes as a reader I don't want to be in the midst of. 8 of Wands. This is like, and the 3 of Cups. I'll take these two. This is sort of the effect that she has on people. Like, when people are in their demise, it's like she takes pleasure with the 3 of Cups and, oh, she Okay, all messages in this reading are alleged until proven fact. But I'm seeing someone who likes to drink a lot, and when they drink a lot, they black out and they don't remember what they say. They don't remember what they do. But she likes to go out, she likes to party, she likes to drink, she likes to do all of that stuff. With the hangman, though, I'm seeing that she has a history of that. That may be coming to an end because we have the hangman energy that's just here. It's like she's reevaluating herself and moving on to a different level and a different way of doing things. I'm seeing that with the hangman. But like having a lot of friends around her who may not be the best influence, who she would be the gang leader of and go out and drink and this and that, and other indulgences besides drinking is what I'm seeing with her here. But many times she blacks out, many times she can't remember. She's also someone as well who likes, again, alleged until proven fact, this is what my spirit guides are showing me, who also plays mind games with people. Like they are brilliant at mind games with this Eight of Swords. They wrap people up, they confuse people, they tell lies and whispers in this person's ear, whispers in that person's ear. She is a sort of person, my spirit guides are telling me, do not make an enemy out of Meg the Stallion, because she will go and go and go lower than people would think you would go, and then she'll pretend her hands are clean. But like she's so good at playing this game that like she likes to tease. They're showing me with the butterflies around the head and you can't move. It's like she likes to tease and bait and get somebody out of character. So that's what that's saying to me. Okay, let's look at the energy dynamic between the two. Although we know what that is clearly, but let's see anything, spirit guides, guardian angels, that you could let us know. Interesting. We had the death card I was seeing there that wanted to come up just now, and we got the death card for the Nicki's side as well. Anything else? I feel that with the Five of Pentacles moving towards Megan, Nicki is beginning to regret how she acted with this Five of Pentacles. I think she's really seeing here how she's been played as well. I'm picking up as well, yeah, this is what I'm saying with the King of Cups. And with the Four of Pentacles, yep, Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's as if Nicki is going to realize, or she has realized now actually, that she's walked into a trap. She is beginning to regret what she did with the Four of Pentacles. She should have kept herself to herself. With the Pentacles, she should have focused on her grind, focused on what is producing money, and she should have left it well alone. But by stepping into this, she sort of stabbed herself in the back or shot herself in the foot. I'm seeing that with these two here. I haven't heard Bigfoot, by the way. But the thing is as well that I'm seeing with this, Nicki doesn't operate very well when she is saying that she wants to battle someone, or she wants to this, or she wants to that. Remember Sheetha by Remy Ma? Like, Remy Ma destroyed Nicki. And this is what's coming through as well. Apparently, I haven't read the reviews from Bigfoot. It just came out yesterday, but apparently Bigfoot wasn't really that well received either. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going with, from this Five of Pentacles, I haven't heard Bigfoot. I haven't read the reviews on it. But from looking at this Five of Pentacles, moving from Nicki's side to Megan's, it doesn't look as if it was well received. And if anything, it may have been more damaging to Nicki, because I'm seeing someone being ostracized a bit. It may have done more damage to her, but she's still feeling that she should have kept herself quiet and things to herself, but she's still feeling that she was stabbed in the back by Meg the Stallion, and this is the overriding energy. However, what we see is Meg just sitting up, like, look at all the water, the turbulence of the water, and it's like Megan is just sitting above the fray with it, like the cat that caught the cream. So Megan is coming through as an empress. She's coming through with a king of as a king of cups. It's like someone who has more control over their, like, they know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly why they do things. Like, she's more in control of herself. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Four of Wands. Are we not surprised to see this when it comes to Nicki? This is one thing with Nicki. You may call her man a pedo all you want, but, and we did a reading on that, and whether he was guilty. Petty, I think is his name, whether he was guilty of doing that. But she really loves and adores her husband. She loves and adores her husband. She's protective of him. Do not come for her man. That is the thing. That is, yes, this is what I'm saying. When you come for Nicki's man with this Two of Swords here, notice the eyes, like she is ready to jump off a cliff for this man. It's like all sense, all reason goes out ahead. From the time you criticize him, she's easy pickings. Like, criticizing him is her Achilles heel. That's the problem. It's like, yeah. And this man, he adores her as well. That is the thing. He absolutely adores her. But again, with the Six of Wands, this is going back to a time where Nicki wants her flowers. She really wants to be respected for the talent she has. And my spirit guides are telling me she does have that talent. She is that one. I'm being told. I'm going to say the word. She is that bitch. It's literally the way my guides are showing it to me. In terms of Nicki. Like, in terms of her... They're showing me her acting abilities. She could produce films, write scripts. They showed me something with alcohol. Does she have an alcohol brand? But she could really go into so many things. But it's just this bitterness that she's so talented, they're saying. And I think Nicki is slightly, they're telling me this, Nicki is slightly ahead of her time as well. In terms of the way, there is a very much a, in terms of women, I'm going to say this anyway, women in the Black community being able to have more respect for each other, being, especially in the rap game, being able to come together more. Like, people are saying that Nicki Minaj is past her prime, she's past her time, and that sort of thing, and none of it could be farther from the truth. You know, she really doesn't get her flowers, and she is demanding to be there and be relevant. Okay, so the Lovers. I think we are going into a whole other reading here with this Lovers energy. See, this is the thing. I'm going to end with this, guys. Meg the Stallion has gotten the King of Cups twice. In the context of this reading, this is an energy where someone knows how to, they are the master manipulators of people's emotion and emotional energy and perception. That's what's coming through in the context of this reading, guys. I'm sorry. They're seducers as well with this Lovers card. They're very aware of their sexuality. In fact, when it comes to men, you know, I think it's Erica Badu who said if a man looks at her in the eyes, they are already hers or something like that because she has that sexual energy. There's something about Megan Thee Stallion, like she has a sexual energy and a power, and it's very potent. She knows how to use it. It's from there that she channels, like she channels all of that from her divine feminine energy. It's very potent. It's very strong. It's like if you're put in the presence of it, you can't resist her, and she can get whatever she wants if she channels that sexual energy. People can't deny it, is what I'm picking up as well. I'm picking up, and especially with playing people and playing people's emotions with this King of Cups. Very, very, very skilled at it. Like, it's a lot of her superpower that's coming through. And she uses it to maximum effect. And she doesn't always use it in the right way. And that is why with the Seven of Cups here, she has so many people, so many battles that she's always putting out, Megan Thee Stallion, or trying to manipulate and getting people to fight against each other behind the scenes. Guys, I just read the cards. Okay, so, and look, Lovers, again, we have the Lovers twice for her. I have it behind the deck again. Okay, let's get an outcome of this really quickly. Is there an outcome for this reading at all? Deception. Yeah. Deception. This deception. Okay, who's deception? I'm seeing deception moving from Megan's side the way the card is expected is this person's walking away from Megan's side to Nicki's. There is something of a deception that's going to make itself known. Even though it doesn't look like it, and it looks as if Nicki Minaj, and by the way, I'm not taking any sides in this reading, right? But it looks as though Nicki Minaj is bugging, but it's as if Nicki Minaj has reasons to be bugging. Like, there are things that have gone down, which she really tried, to offer, like, to give a peace offering to Megan. Look, offering a lot of cups in Megan's energy. She really tried to do that. Look, and when it wasn't received, she went on about her business. She left Megan there. But it's as if, however, with this Two of Pentacles, it's as if Megan started something. But again, Nicki Minaj's hands aren't clean, and that they've sort of been going back and forth. But it's as if Megan started it. I'm hearing, it's like taking someone down from the inside. That is a phrase that they're giving me. And Megan wanting to be Queen Bee. Like, those are the phrases that they're giving me rather. I am going to leave that there because this isn't a predictive reading. This was a subscriber's request. So I hope this is relevant, and I'll see you guys in future readings. Bye for now.